Good morning, students. I hope you all will be safe and sound at your home. Today we are starting the chapter number two, spreadsheet formulas and functions. In this chapter, I will explain about the Microsoft Excel. Introduction of MS Excel. Excel is a computer program used to create electronic spreadsheets. Within Excel, user can organize data, create chart, and perform calculations. Excel is a convenient program because it allows user to create large spreadsheets, reference information, and it allows for better storage of information. Excel operates like other MS Office programs and has many of same functions and shortcuts of other MS Office programs. So this is MS Excel. Now I am going to explain about the basics of MS Excel. These are the basics of MS Excel. These basics I will explain in my next video also. So these are the things which we have to learn in MS Excel about file tab, quick access toolbar, title bar, this is ribbon, column, rows, active cell, what is row heading, column heading, worksheet area. These are the basic things of MS Excel and I will explain all these things in our video. Introduction of formula. In this chapter, we will learn about how can we use the formula. So first, I am going to explain about the basic formula. In Microsoft Excel, formula are written differently. A formula is in Microsoft Excel starts with equals to sign and can be maximum of 8192 characters in length. The data in formula can consist of any of the following. Means if you are writing the formula, you can use the following things. How many things you can use? First thing is values. Means in formula we can use the string or numeric values. So we can also use cell address in formula like A1, B4 functions. We can also use the functions sum, average, min, max. These functions we can use to calculation for the calculation purpose. Next is operators. We can also use the addition, subtraction, multiply, division, less than operator, greater than operator, or many other operators we can also use in formula. Parentheses. We use these parentheses with the function. Suppose this is some function. If you want to calculate the addition of the cells, then we use sum, and after this you use this sign of parenthesis. This is our basic. These are the basic things of our formula. Creating a basic formula. Now how can we create the basic formula? First I will explain about the definition of basic formula. This is the definition. Basic formula involves only one type of operator. It means if we want to calculate the addition of these cells, this is the example. First, I am showing how can we use this example. What is the step thing? Enter data as shown below. So what have we have to do? We have to enter the data. What are the data? These are the, this is the heading. First heading is student name, second heading is marks. Means in this column A, we have to use we have to feed names. After feeding names, we have to feed the marks of all this. This is Driya marks, Sheena's marks, Ravi's marks, Sandy and Himanshu and Priya's marks. So what we have to do? We are using the basic formula. So we have to add all the marks. Means only one operator we are using here. What is the name of operator? Plus operator. So this is the basic formula. In this formula, we are using only one operator. First, feed the data according to this. Then click on B8. What is the B8 cell? This is the B8 cell. See, this is the 8 and this is B. So every address is a combination of column and row. Column is B and this is the row. So B8. So click here. Next thing is use equals to sign. So can you see this equals to sign? So then formula bar, first you will write the equals to sign. After equals to sign, what do you have to do? Click on B2 cell. So what is the first cell we have to add? This is B2 cell. First write equals to, Then after equals to, click on B2 cell. So this will be highlighted. And after that, what do you have to use? Plus sign. This plus sign we have to write. So use plus sign. Again click on B3 cell. B3 cell. This is B3 cell. Again, this is B3 cell has come. Next is use again plus operator. Then click on B4 cell. Again plus. Then B5. In same way up to 7. And after at the end, what this is the end? This is the end. After this, we have to press the enter key. After pressing the enter key, you will get the answer. Means you will get the answer of all these marks. This is the basic formula. Now how can we use the compound formula? This is the example of compound formula. What is the definition? In compound formula, we use more than one operator. You can see the example. In this example, I am using more than one operator. One operator is multiply, second operator is divide. So if you use more than one operator, that is called compound formula. And this is the example. In this example, we are calculating the simple interest. This is the principal rate in time. Here we are calculating the compound interest, simple interest. What are the steps? First step is enter data. Click on B7. What is B7? This is B column and this is 7th row. Means here. And how can we use the formula? Use the equals to sign. This is equals to sign. Then after that, what we have to do? We have to multiply B3 into B4 into B5. So after equals to sign, press on B3. Select this cell. Then which operator? Use again multiply operator. This is multiply operator we have to use. After that, click on B4. Then multiply operator. Then this is next one B5. After writing B5, use this divide sign and write 100. So this is the last of your formula. This is. Now after this, press enter key, then you will get the answer of simple interest. So this is the example number 2. After this, you will learn about cell range. How can we select the range? Select and deselect cell. We can select and deselect cell by using the mouse. This one I will also perform in our next video, means in example. In next slide is the video slide. In that slide you will find out how can we select cell or deselect cell using a range formula, name range, and using a name range. These three things I will explain in next video, because in this video I have only explained about the example number 2. How can we use simple formula and how can we use compound formula. These three things I will include in our next video. Students, in this video I will explain about the basics of MS Excel, and I will also show you the examples of book, 2 examples of books. Now I am starting with the basics. If we start the MS Excel, what we find? This kind of look we find. So first I will explain about the title bar. What is the title bar? This is the title bar where we find the name of our file and the name of the software. This is the software name MS Excel, and our document name is book 2. These are the 3 buttons: minimize, maximize, and close. This is our quick access toolbar. By this, quickly we can access these things. And next thing is file tab. This is called file menu. And other tabs are also, this is home tab, insert tab, and this is name box, formula bar, column heading, worksheet window, active cell, row heading, sheet tabs, ribbon, and all these things I will explain with the help of MS Excel. So this is my new thing, Excel. You can see now what I told you, title bar. You can see this is the MS Excel sheet book 2. This is the Excel sheet name, and our software is MS Excel. These are the 3 buttons. Minimize, we can minimize our sheet. Maximize the sheet, this is maximize form, and we can close the sheet also. This is our menu tab, file menu. By file menu you can open your previous previous Excel sheet. You can create your new sheet, you can save your sheet, or you can print the sheet. These are the option you can use. Next thing is, this is ribbon. This full part where you find clipboard, font, alignment, number, style, cells and editing. This full part, this white part is called ribbon. In this ribbon you will find out the shortcuts of your menu bar. Shortcut means if I click on home menu, you will find out all the options of home menu here. If you click on insert, then you can see all the options of insert menu. If you click page layout, you will find out the all the shortcuts of this menu. This is called ribbon. Next thing is, this is name box. Means our MS Excel sheet is a combination of cells. So what is a cell? You can see this part. This rectangular part is called cell. What is the address of this cell? By this name box you can find out the address. What is the address? A1. This address is a combination of column and row. What is the column number? This is called column. A, B, C, D, these are our columns, and 1, 2, 3, 4, these are our rows. So this is, every cell is a combination of column and row. You can see this is our pointer. So what is the address? D5. This is D row, D column and row number 5. If I click here, what is the column? A column and row number 7. This is called your name box, and this cell is called active cell. Suppose our pointer is here, which cell is active? C2. If I click here, what is the cell? B5. This is the active cell, and this is the most important thing, formula bar. We write our formula here. If we want to calculate something in our Excel sheet, then we write the formula. We always use the formula with the help of equals to operator. If you write the equals to, then you can write your formula. I will explain in next example about the formula and other things. This is the scroll bar, you already know, horizontal and vertical scroll bar. So these are the basics, and this full sheet is called worksheet area. This area is called, this full area is called worksheet. How can you select the column? If you want to select the column, click on any column. This is a selection of full column. If I want to, I have to select this column F, so I will click here. If I have to select this column, I will click here. In same way you can select the row also. Now I am going to select row number 2. This is row number 2 selection. Row number 7. This is the selection. How can we select the full sheet? Can you see this rectangular part here? This, if you click here, this, on this part you will select the full part. Select full sheet, click here, this, click on this rectangular part. This is the selection. Now you have selected full sheet. Now I am going to explain the example number 1 of our book. This is on page number 13. I will give you the snapshot of this and you can read that one. Then this is the example number 1. In this example, what I have to show, this is our record. In this column A, I have written the name of the students, and here we have written the marks of the students, and here I am going to calculate the total of all the marks. So how can we get the total of all these marks? So this is the first thing. In snapshot you will read the step 1 to step 6. So what is step 1? Enter the data as shown. So I have already entered the data. What are the data? Student name and marks. These two are the column heading, and according to this column heading I have written the student name. In student name I have written the name of the students, and marks of the students. So how can we calculate the marks? So first thing is enter the data. What is second thing? Click on B8 cell. What is B8 cell? This cell is B8 cell. You can see B, row number 8. So this is B8 cell. Is it B8 cell? Now how can I calculate? So what I have to do? I have to add the marks of cell B2. This is the address of B2. Then press the plus button. After that, click on B3. You can see this is B and this is 3. Again press the plus button. Then B4, use plus button now. Now this is B5. Again select this one, B6 plus, and now this is the last B7. This is the address of all the cell. Means in this B8 we are writing the formula. You can see here, what is the formula? Equals to sign. Formula always start with equals to sign. After equals to, use this method, whatever method I told you. Now press the enter key. You can see the answer. So this is the first thing. So what are you doing in this example? This is called basic formula. What is basic formula? basic formula involves only one type of operator in it. Have you seen the formula? In this formula, we are using only plus sign, only one operator. So this is the basic formula where we use only one operator. In next example, I will show you how can you use compound operator. I will use more than one operator in my example. My second example, this is on page number 14. I will also give you the snapshot of this one also. So what we have to do in this example, I am showing you the multiple operators. If you want to use multiple operator in your formula, then we use this method. What is the method? First, feed the data. So this is step 1, enter the data. So we have already entered the data. Now click on this cell. This is our cell. And what we have to do? Again, I am showing how can you write. First, use equals to sign. If you write equals to sign here, you can find this is equals to sign. I am writing equal. Now which cell we have to select? B2. This is the formula P into R into T. What is the P? Principal is 4500. What is the address of this cell? B3. This is B3. Now what operation we have to perform? Multiply. So this is multiply sign. Click on multiply. I now select read. What is the address of read cell? This is B4. Again use multiply sign. Next is time. What is the address of time? B5. Now which operator I have to use? Divide. So this is the compound formula. In this formula I am using more than one operator. So where is the divide sign? This is the divide sign. So this formula of simple letters I have written in the formula bar. What is the formula? B3 into B4 into B5 divided by 100. So what is the formula? According to formula, P into R into T. What is the value of P? The value of P is here in B3 cell, value of R in B4 and value of T in B5. So this is divided. So this is the answer, simple interest. So in this way you can use the multiple operators in one example. This is my next thing. In this I am going to add these two cells. So how can you work on two cells? First I am going to increase the size of, so this is the Mihika. I have written in which cell? E2. And F2 cell, what I have written? Manya. How can we add these two texts? So we can add these two texts with the help of %. Sign. Now I am going to show. Suppose in this cell I have to add both the name together. So how can I add? First I will click here equals to. So which cell I have to add? This cell. Click here Mihika. Then what operation we have to use? And sign. This is and sign is important. And sign. Then select here. So which cell we are going to merge? E2 and F2. If you want to give a space, give the space. So E2 and F2. So you will get the answer Mihika and Manya. This is the combination, means we are joining two texts together. How can we join two texts together? You can see the formula, %, is the sign and this is the important and. So by this we can add two texts together. So this is the end of example session. Now I will show you the next thing in next video. In that I will explain about the cell referencing and functions of this chapter.